Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Welcome to Make It Monday Reboot. Favorite day of the week. I love doing this, but there's some days and I'm a little bit unable to do some of the things. So this was one of the days that I thought I would show you something that's very quick, very easy, straight from the pantry or freezer, and you can have the ingredients on hand. So you have company that suddenly shows up and you want to give them a little something. Whips up in, well, normal people would whip it up in 3 minutes. I might take half an hour, but normal people take 3 minutes and then pop it in the fridge for an hour. And I think that it would, if you want something sweet and you don't have it, this is something you could do. Now, my mom, she could make anything, and she could do it from scratch. But every once in a while, she took the time to have a meal that was sort of a easy, made ahead. Not a freezer meal, just something that she had the ingredients for on hand. Well, the day that Claudine was being baptized, they came down. They were in a trailer. We were living in California, and they drove to California with the trailer, and they had my Uncle James and Aunt Molly. They had 3 other of the young boy cousins. They had my brothers, and then there was Michael and myself and Claudine. So I had a good little crew. And I went out to buy something, and we were desperate for, so I didn't know what I was going to buy. But anyway, I went out and I got a lovely roast. My longtime subscribers have heard this, but I got this lovely roast. It was this size, and I put it in the oven before we went to church. And Mom always said put extra potatoes on, so I had lots of potatoes. And we came home and she said, "Oh, your meat smells good." And I said, "Yeah, let's take a peek." And we looked in the oven, and of course, what does a very small roast do when it cooks? It shrinks. So I had like a beef nugget on a plate to feed probably 14 people. And Mom says that won't do. And I said, "Well, that's all I've got, Mom. I don't know what I'll do. I've got extra potatoes." She said, "Give me a minute." She went down to the trailer, and down the trailer she had a can of ham, you know, those canned hams. She had canned ham because it was easy to travel with. And she had a can of pineapple rings. And she came up and she took that canned ham and she sliced it all up really nice on the tray, decorated it with pineapple. And it was a lovely display of ham. And it was served cold. And she just said to me, she said, "Now we've got this beautiful ham dinner. And for anybody who wants it, doesn't want ham, there's this little bit of beef here." I couldn't believe how she turned it around. Well, here's one of those things that she could have turned around because it's right in the cupboard. So let's see if I can pull it off. So first thing is I want a can of crushed pineapple, and I'm going to leave it with the juice in it. I'm just going to, now I took the lids off. You have no idea what I went through to get the lid off that pineapple, because we have 2 can openers and they weren't working. But I managed to get the lid off the pineapple. Then I got the bag out, but had to use scissors to try and cut a slit in the bag for the pudding. And then the Cool Whip I proceeded to dump upside down into the sink. So, okay, let's see if I can get this pineapple in here. This can opener is supposed to be one of those ones that doesn't leave a sharp ridge, so I figured I'd be safe, but it doesn't really work the way it was supposed to, so let's see. Okay, there's that. So it's 1 can of pineapple, juice and all. Now I've got a package of instant vanilla pudding. I'm just going to put that in here, just like this. Okay, then it says 2 to 3 cups of whipped cream. I had a Cool Whip in the freezer, so I used that. I'm going to use that. And I thought I needed 2 containers of it because I thought there was 2 cups, but I checked the amount and there's actually 1 liter in each of these. And even with my spillage, I will have enough in 1 container. So I've got the other container in my fridge. because it was thawed out, and I'll have it for something else. Now let's see if I can put this in here and proceed with it. I'm going to just give this a little bit stir together, just so I get that powder kind of started in there. All right, now I'm going to use my bigger spatula. See, now other people could do this a lot quicker than me, but Cal and Ashley are coming by with Aurora for a few minutes because they wanted to have a little quick visit. Finn's over at his other grandma's, and so this will give us a chance to have a little visit with them. But they're getting Finn's big boy bedroom ready, so that'll be exciting for him when he comes home and sees that. All right, so I'm gonna give my hands a quick wipe because, as usual, they're a mess. So I'm gonna wipe them here and then put this in the wash. All right, so now let's give this a mix up and see what we got. This dessert doesn't have a name. I think we should call it something cutesy, but I can't come up with something. I'll try and think of it while I'm mixing this up.
Tropical Fluff.
What is it?
Tropical Fluff.
Tropical Fluff. That sounds good. Tropical Fluff. So, be more Tropical Fluff if I had something other than just pineapple, if I had coconut or something. And I should give you a serving suggestion. You can eat it just like this. This is what we're going to do. But if you had a cake that didn't have any icing, you could put this on it. If you had jello that was just plain jello and you wanted to zhuzh it up, add this for topping. Lots of things you could do with this. 3 ingredients in the pantry. My mother could have taken this and put a few machine chairs on the top, and people would have thought she'd gone to a special shop to buy it. You know what else this would be good with? If you had angel food cake and you split the angel food cake and put this in between the layers. My mom used to do a pineapple layer thing with hers, and very nice. All right, I think I've got that all mixed up, and I want to put it into a glass bowl so everybody can see. Look at my hands. Okay. So let's see if I can do this without breaking it. But if you have it in a glass bowl, you see it's going to look much nicer. So let's bring the glass bowl here. There it is. Oh, there it is. Turn around just a little bit. There you go. Now let's see what we can do here. Now it says to refrigerate it for at least an hour. So that's the next step. And then eating it. But I'm going to give it a taste here so we know ahead of time. Now I got the bowl in there. It's no wonder everything's a mess. But Well, when I'm off camera, I'm going to get the rest of that in that bowl. So let's put this like this. Let's ignore my hands. And let's take a look at this. There we go. No tropical fluff. Okay, hope everybody has enjoyed Makeup Monday Reboot. Not sure what I'm doing next week, but I'm sure I'm going to come up with something. And we'll see how my hands are doing then. Maybe they'll be able to cooperate and do a little bit more. I hope you're all having a good day. I am. Take care.